You ain't Levi. You ain't Levi. You cracker talk about Levi tribe. You wish you was Levi. You might be wearing a pair of Levi's. You ain't no Levite, man. Levi is the so-called Haitians. That's the Levites. Unless his ancestry go back to one of them two sons, the overture, or one of them Levite, them Haitians, he ain't no goddamn Levite. Right? Go ahead.
That ye may eat the flesh of kings.
I mean a blessed Levite, not a goddamn Levite. Go ahead.
And the flesh of captains.
Right, and captains. All their captains and generals, you got all their highly decorated military officers. Well, guess what? They're going to be wiped out, man. When the angels come, it ain't going to be like ID4, where they're going to send the virus up to the so-called UFO and then get the upper hand. That ain't going to happen, man. The Lord is going to make child's play of all the armies of the earth. And that's why I tell you in the scriptures that Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, it said he had a head with many crowns thereon. The crowns represented all these different rulerships and nations that he destroys. This is, you know what this is right here? It's also in the scriptures called the Battle of Armageddon, or Hamageddon, which simply means the mountain of troops. All right? So that's what this is talking about right here. Go ahead.
And the flesh of the mighty men, and the flesh of horses, and of them that sat on them.
Right, they're horses, they're fighter jets, they're tanks, they're fleets, they're Navy fleets. Meaning the Most High is going to blow their ass right out of the water, man. Okay. All right? You're not going to be no match for the army of the Most High. He's going to do you worse than he did Pharaoh. At least they could still find remnants of Pharaoh's chariots in the Red Sea. The Most High said he's going to beat you into dust. There's not going to be no evidence that you so-called white people ever were in power, man. The Most High is going to get rid of all evidence that you ever ruled over us. That's how devastating this destruction is. And that's when you're going to learn to fear the Most High. Then you're going to know the power of the Lord. And that's why they worried about that guy over there in L.A., Christopher Donner. That's nothing, man. That's the least of your fears, man. Which he did a beautiful thing anyway. All right, he's a modern-day hero amongst Jake. But that's nothing, man. The Most High gonna raise up a bunch of more Christopher Donners, more the Jangles. Because you got Jake that's getting fed up with this devil, man. Everybody see that the so-called white man is corrupt. Up there in Connecticut, y'all know it was a snowstorm, major snowstorm, blizzard, right? Which the Most High fucked these devils up, man. But you know how wicked these devils are, man? They didn't even... Basically, where the Jake areas are, cities like Bridgeport, Connecticut, and around them here, Waterbury and stuff like that. Normally, when you know that it's going to be a snowstorm coming, they do a thing where they pre-treat everything. They get everything ready so the roads don't be as bad or whatever, right? They sent everybody home, right? And then when the blizzard came, they tried to send them out, but they couldn't go out to get to their plow trucks because they all was stuck. The plow trucks were stuck. That's why they declared it a state of emergency. They had the National Guards there and everybody there. Now, this is the wickedness that they did. To show you how wicked this devil is, he capitalizes off of any chance he gets to put hell upon you people, man. And give me Isaiah the 10th chapter. And somebody give me Psalms, what's that, 10? He lurks like a lion. Right? That's the so-called white man. Now, what he did was, here it is, everybody's stuck. I mean, the snow is over people's cars and shit, right? Then all of a sudden, they say, well, look, we can't plow the streets because there's cars in the way. I mean, some cars got stuck in the street. Some people had to just get out of their cars and leave it where the hell it was. That's how bad it was. Down here, it didn't really get that much. So now, what this devil did was, he got tow trucks, all the tow truck companies. Each tow truck driver had a cop in it or a national reserve, and they towed everybody's car, and they put it in they turned a high school into like a compound, and everybody had to pay anywhere from $100 to $300. $300 was the official price. That was the official price. You had to pay $300. All right, $300 to get your car towed And then you got a $75 ticket on top of it. Now here it is, you in the middle of a goddamn blizzard. What the hell could you do? There's nowhere else for you to park your damn car. But that's the devil, and they racked up, man. Some people had 2 cars. Like one guy, he had his wife's car and his car. They towed both of them damn cars. He had to pay $600 plus got 2 damn tickets. And he ain't really have the money. They was doing that to all them niggas out there, man. So that's the so-called white man. You got to win the songs. Bring out songs.
I got it. Psalms 10 and 8.
All right, go ahead. Bring that out. You got it.
Psalms 10 and 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
Right, that's talking about the so-called white man. Hell, in some of the projects, they call them villages. They say that's the ville. So that's the so-called white man. I mean, it goes into his police force, which that's why that dude, Christopher Donner, went off in L.A., because he basically seen how corrupt that the LAPD was, just like the NYPD. Same thing. But what they do is they go in certain areas and they lay in wait. They wait till they see a nigga they can just pull over for no reason, man, and beat the shit out of him. Well, that's what they did with that storm that just happened last week. They saw the opportunity time to tax the people, man. And basically that was just straight up some gangster shit they did, man. They just went and took your shit. But you niggas think you free. You niggas think you free. The so-called white man could come and take your car and you gotta pay him to get your car back. So how the hell are you niggas free, man? Read that again.
He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
Right, and that's what these devils do, man. That's what they do. Waiting to prey on Jake. See, the Bible covers everything, man. You know how they set up them damn speed traps, they call it? So if you driving so-called fast, here it is, it might be a 25-mile-an-hour zone. You might be going 26 miles per hour, which is the flow of the traffic. Nobody's on the road. Next thing you know, boop, boop, yep, they pull you over, man. Give you a speeding ticket, man. All right? Because that's nothing but a goddamn business. And when you go to the court, that's a damn racket going on in there, man. They make millions of dollars in there, man. Millions of dollars they make in a day, man. Because everybody that's going in there is paying either $100, $200, $300. Some people paying $500. Some people paying $1,000. Right? And these are cases, man. All right? And when you go to the court, you see a big-ass line all the way out of the court, man, going around the street in the beginning. And all those people is going there to pay some damn money, you know, most times for some damn ticket they didn't deserve. Right?
In the secret places doth he murder the innocent.
Right, in the secret places does he murder the innocent. These cops catch you in the alley, they will take your ass out, man. Matter of fact, they were shooting up people's cars, claiming that they thought it was that nigga, Christopher Donner. You devils was that afraid, man? You had a damn cracker with a pickup truck. They smashed his car, right? And then just let loose. Shot his car up. He didn't get hit by no bullets. So then? Right? And then they said, oh, it was a mistaken identity. And they're not even putting that on the news. They shot an old lady, 77-year-old lady, because she had a blue Jeep or something that was the same as his. So that's how these devils are, man. If they catch you in a secret, they will murder your ass, man. Just like they did that simple-ass nigga, Sean Bell. Late night, most niggas get shot by the cops at night. Go ahead.
His eyes are privately set against the poor.
Right. Meaning they don't come straight out and tell you that they against you, that they gonna set you up. They act like they act like they there for the neighborhood. You know, hey, look, we're here to help you, officer friendly. But really in their mind, they waiting to set you niggas up. How we gonna set these niggas up and write some tickets up for these niggas, man? And shake them down and make more money for the bankers, man. But that's who they work for. When you really do the research, the police don't work for you, man. They work for the international banking families who own, that's why they wear that badge. That's what that shield goes back to, man. All right? Right, and that's what they do. They protect and serve the interests of the international bankers, man. All right? Go ahead.
He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den.
Right, and that's these devils, man. They stay waiting they always waiting to come up on you niggas, man. All right, they a lot of times they go to the bars, right? They know that people people getting this drink or whatever, so obviously you're going to have a drink, you're going to drive home. That's called entrapment. But guess what? They call it DUI. Regardless if you didn't do nothing, you got all your scruples together. They say, oh, you had a sip of a beer, you're above the .0001 alcohol level. You're going to jail, buddy. So now you got a DWI, you got to pay a whole lot of money for that. Then they suspend your license and you got to pay money for that. That's what these devils do, man. But you know what? That's good when they do it to these niggas, man. But these niggas don't fucking want to wake up, man. They keep thinking that these crackers are their friends. So you know what? Every time that the so-called white man sticks it to you, that's good for you niggas, man. But you up there, you love this devil, you think he's your friend, right? Go ahead.
He lived and wait secretly as a...
And guess what? Now it's to the point, that's how you know we at the end, they not even doing all this in the secret, man. When they supposedly killed the guy, Christopher Donor, they murdered him right on TV. And the cop, you can hear the cops, they got video of the cops saying, yeah, burn it down, burn the cabin down. Now they're trying to say, oh, well, he had a self-inflicted gun wound to it, you know, because they want to try to clean it up and make it look like they're not the murderers that they are. You so-called white people, you're the devil, man. All right, you're murderers, you're thieves. All right, that's in the book of John, the 10th chapter. Go ahead.
He lived and wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lived and wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he drove him into his net.
Right, into his net, meaning his trap. All these different legislations they got now, man. And one of the biggest trap they're gonna have is gonna be that microchip. Pretty much, it's gonna come a point. There's gonna be law mandated that you gotta have that microchip. So they ain't gonna have to stop and frisk. All they gonna do is stop and scan your ass, man. And if you ain't got the microchip, you automatically go into jail. All right, that's the time that we coming into, man. And see, and then that's when people are gonna get serious and wake the hell up. But it's gonna be too late for a lot of you. A lot of you people, like the brother was saying earlier, a lot of you people gonna go into them concentration camps. You're gonna get tortured. You're gonna see your kids ripped apart right in front of you, man. All right? These are the days of vengeance of the Lord that we coming into, man. Go ahead.
He croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones.
And let's be serious. Who's the poor talking about? Is the poor talking about these so-called white people? These so-called white people saying that they're the Jews, they're Jewish, they own every goddamn thing. Are they really the poor? The poor is talking about you niggas, man. You so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Dominicans, you the poor. You the poor that the Bible's speaking about, man. Go ahead.
He has said in his heart, the Most High have forgotten. He hideth his face.
Right, and these devils, they've been getting away with torturing Jake for so long. They think that the Most High forgot. You thought the Most High forgot about slavery, didn't you? Where's the slavery sign at, man? Did you think the Most High forgot about this? About how you would kill so-called Negroes and force them to work for you? All right? You got a lot of these so-called white people that out here, they're a bunch of foreigners, but guess what? They did this over there in Europe too, when they was taking down Jake. Remember, Jake owned all of those different countries, man, at one point or another. Esau eventually took them down too over there, and enslaved Jake that was over there. All right, go ahead.
He has said in his heart, the Most High have forgotten. He hideth his face, he will never see it.
Oh, right. You see, they forgot that the Most High said he was going to come and deliver us, man. All right, give me that. What's that? Zechariah, the first chapter. I was a little... Yeah, just please give me that real quick, man. See, they thought the Most High, which the Most High did let things happen. We did go into slavery. Our pregnant women, they were getting hung, and their babies were getting chopped right out of their stomach, and then the Esau was stomping with the boot, man. Those things happen. Hell, to this day. That whole Planned Parenthood thing, that's genocide that's against us. That's meant to get rid of the so-called Negroes, man. Them abortion clinics and everything. You ain't gonna find no abortion clinics in Beverly Hills and Scarsdale. All right, in these posh suburban Edomite neighborhoods, you ain't gonna find no abortion clinics there. That was directed straight for you Negroes, man, to wipe your ass out.